Yabona mabethi amaZimbabwe ayadelela. Khona ukudelela siyadelela. Kodwa ukudelela wethu thina amaZimbabwe suke sizidefenda. Kusuke kuyi-defense mechanism. Yabo ngoba omakhelwane bayakwazi ukusihlokoloza, bayakwazi ukusikwatisa, ukubhala izinto esizenza si-react. Yabo, which is understandable between neighbors. Yabo. Now here and there siyaxabana. Yabo. But Nigeria ayenze kakhulu this time, guys. No, you can't defend this. You can never defend this. Ungasuka le eNigeria uthi uzofaka inkosi eSouth Africa. Usuke eWest Africa uthi uzofaka inkosi eSouthern Africa. Udlule east, udlule north, udlule i-central, uzoyifaka la eSouthern Africa. This is no longer about disrespect. Manje senilwa ne-identity yabantu. This is no longer about South Africans hating foreigners. Manje lokhu senilwa ne-identity yama-South African. And lapho I can understand why they are angry. And to make it worse, mabebuya bezomatsha lapho niyabakwazi. That's one I understand. Yabona thina amaZimbabwe ngiyavuma, ama-South African mathi banenkinga yamaZimbabwe South Africa. I understand. Yabo, sometimes we don't want to admit it, but liqiniso ukuthi i-South African inenkinga yamaZimbabwe, because to us South Africa is the closest country to Zimbabwe. Yabo, one of the closest countries to Zimbabwe. Yabo. So we understand ukuthi they have an immigration problem Zimbabwe. But you will never see us going to South Africa to open a kingdom. Never. Ngoba siyazi ukuthi South Africa akulona ilizwe lethu, ilizwe lama South Africa. Even though you may see us disagreeing with them here and there. Yabo, siyazi ukuthi we can't put a king there. That's a step too far. Yabona amangongongo ayinkinga umhlaba wonke. Umhlaba wonke ayinkinga eUK. Ngisho namhlanje Prime Minister yase-UK ithe ifuna ukusayina ibill ukuze amangongongo bayadeporte ngokusheshsha. Bayinkinga ePoland abavunyelwa ukuvula amabhenki. Bayinkinga bayinkinga yonke indawo. Thina amaZimbabwe siyinkinga eSouth Africa kuphela. Yabo. But le ndaba yokufaka iking eSouth Africa, that is utter disrespect, guys. Umuntu owe-Southern Africa, SADC, you should not defend such nonsense. I'll be honest with you. Don't defend that thing. But that's threatening the identity of Southern Africa. Also your identity. Nizowathola sefikile naseZimbabwe naNigeria. Be careful, guys.
You see, guys, I always have been saying, guys, that Nigerians are not nice people. Even their friend Zimbabweans are starting to see them. Even their people back home in Nigeria, they're starting to see what South Africans are going through, what South Africans are facing each and every day. The number of Nigerians and the number of Zimbabweans who are here in South Africa illegally, it's a small number than the whole Mozambican people that are here in South Africa. But we've never experienced this chaos. We've never experienced this arrogance and these people who are protesting against our government, against South Africans, demanding services that they don't deserve, demanding services that are meant for poor people, demanding services that are meant for South African citizens. We've never experienced this with Mozambican people. But since Nigerians started flooding South Africa and the Zimbabweans started flooding South Africa, now we're having this problem. Even Mozambican now are starting to speak out, are starting to act like Nigerians, are teaming up with Zimbabweans and Somalians to attack South Africans. But the whole of Africa is watching and judging South Africans. They are preaching Africa United. They are preaching one Africa, while South Africans are bleeding in pain. This is hypocrisy on its best. Somalians and Nigerians injured our people, but no one from Nigeria, Zimbabwe or Mozambique will share this story because they are South Africans. But once something is happening from a Nigerian or Zimbabweans, it will trend the whole weekend, the whole month and the whole year. So which means South Africans are not human beings, only Nigerians and Zimbabweans. And this African United is the agenda that South Africa must be a lawless country, while the lawless behavior is what destroyed their countries. Their countries are in shambles now because of the lawlessness, the corruption. They run away instead of putting pressure to their governments. They make the culture of bribing police and politicians. They make the killings of patriots grow. But as South Africans, we can't stand it. We will stand still. We will hold each other and defend ourselves and defend this country and its sovereignty. Because if we can't stand together, we will be in big trouble. Since in UK, they will be deported in numbers. And when they being deported in numbers, they will only come in a country that is lawlessness, in a country that is weak, which is South Africa, since our politicians and police are stupid, don't care about this country. They are selling our country. They accept briberies. They allow people to come and sell powder here in South Africa. They allow people to come here in South Africa to make South Africa a battleground. Somalians and Ethiopians are fighting for territories to do spaza shops and to make businesses. So we won't stop fighting. If Nigerians don't stop acting like victims and take responsibility and be accountable for their wrongdoings, what happened in Eastern Cape is so small. The West is coming. I say the West is coming, mark my words. Danko.